Well, in-person voting is underway for Wisconsin's primary election today. After lots of back and forth yesterday, Wisconsin's election is a go. The decision came just hours after Governor Tony Evers tried to postpone voting with an executive order as a last-ditch effort over fears of spreading the coronavirus. The Wisconsin Supreme Court ruled 4-2 that Evers lacked the authority to move the election on his own. Even though in-person voting is still on, Wisconsin's leading health official says it will hurt the state's efforts to stop and slow the spread.
In-person voting, by definition, inhibits our ability to physically distance, and the recent consolidation of polling locations in many parts of Wisconsin would result in mass gatherings. In-person voting would, without question, accelerate the transmission of COVID-19 and increase the number of cases. And an increase in the number of cases in Wisconsin would result in more deaths.
Polling locations in la-crosse have been reduced. You can visit myvote.wi.gov for more information on polling locations in your community and any changes that may be made because of COVID-19. Another major ruling on Wisconsin's election came from the U.S. Supreme Court late last night. In a split decision, the nation's high court ruled that absentee ballots in Wisconsin must be postmarked by today in order to be counted in the election. The decision came just hours after the Supreme Court's ruling against delaying the election. Earlier on Tuesday, a federal district judge and a court of appeals judge signed off on allowing a record number of absentee ballots to be counted as long as they were received by 4 p.m. on April 13th. The Supreme Court's 5-4 ruling keeps the April 13th deadline for ballots to be received, but requires them to be postmarked or hand-delivered to clerks by 8 p.m. tonight, according to wispolitics.com. Anyone that has not received an absentee ballot yet must vote in person. That's according to the Wisconsin Election Commission. Polls are open until 8 this evening. There is a list of polling locations on the myvotewi.gov website.